What's up, family? We have some shocking news regarding our Social Security recipients. The Social Security Administration Office has sent out some Social Security payments, and now they want those payments returned. Yes, guys, it is true. But before we get started, I would like to solicit you to support me on my new YouTube channel. I launched it a few weeks ago, and I would love to be the first person that you go and subscribe to my channel, as well as hit the like button on a few of my latest videos. I would really appreciate it. The link to the new channel will be in the description. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off with a little bit of updated news in regards to the Hurricane Lee. It used to be a hurricane, but pretty much now it has turned into a tropical storm. But that is the good news. But the bad news is that we have had at least 2 individuals ended up losing their lives in regards to this huge, massive tropical storm, if you will. As you can see right here, guys, it says that the second U.S. death has been reported as Lee lashes New England with high winds as well as some dangerous waves. And as you can see in this particular picture, guys, it has made landfall. Obviously, as I stated, it would make landfall on Saturday, and the second person ended up losing their lives, but more than 300,000 customers across both the United States and Canada are left without power as this particular cyclone continues to head its way up northeast. So anyways, guys, we definitely want to keep those 2 individuals as well as their families and their friends in our prayers. In the meantime, we definitely did not want to see this coming, but obviously, guys, that is the result of this massive Hurricane Lee that was in the Atlantic Ocean. So continue to pray for those individuals. But moving on, guys, we also want to talk about President Zelensky of Ukraine is planning on visiting the White House again, as well as Capitol Hill. Yes, guys, it is expected sometime this week, and he might end up meeting with the President Biden. And it says right here that the Ukrainian President Zelensky is expected to visit Washington this week to meet President Biden at the White House and hold some of meetings on Capitol Hill during his trip to the United States for the UN General Assembly meeting. And yes, I forgot to mention earlier last week that Congress is currently weighing President Biden's request to approve of more money for the Ukrainians. And this particular time, it is in the amount of $20 billion for additional aid for Ukraine. Biden has vowed to support Ukraine as long as it takes, but as the war continues to drag on, there are growing divisions, particularly between the Republicans and the Democrats, and among the House Republicans over how much aid that the U.S. continues to give to Kyiv. Anyways, guys, Zelensky is expected to be in Washington on Thursday. His trip to New York for the UN General Assembly was already known, but his stops in Washington wasn't necessarily announced previously, but it is now public information. So I believe that he will be meeting with the president in order to persuade him to provide more money, $20 billion, as well as more military equipment to help the Ukrainians continue to fight off the Russians. So anyways, guys, what do you think about this whole ordeal? It has been more than a year, I believe around 15 months or so, in which Ukraine has been fighting this war between Russia, and the United States has given out billions and billions, if not trillions of dollars to the Ukrainians, and it doesn't look like this war is going to end anytime soon. But I would love to get your take on this. What do you think about the United States continuing to provide more money to the Ukrainians? And just as a little side note, the United States and their methodology believes that the more that they can provide to Ukrainians, the more that they can make the Russians much weaker. So therefore, if the United States has to go to war with Russia, they will pretty much be exhausted because the Ukrainians are doing majority of the work. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I would love to get your take on that. But moving on, guys, we do need to talk about a serious matter right here in regards to our Social Security recipients, and that is because Social Security Administration ended up overpaying billions of dollars to the American people, and now they are asking for their money back. What is going on, guys? Or as the young people say, WTF. But anyways, guys, it says right here that the Social Security Administration Office is clawing back around $21 billion in overpayments that they sent out to Social Security recipients. And it says that Social Security payments are a safety net for millions of Americans who rely on them to pay for their basic living expenses, but now some are receiving bills for tens of thousands of dollars from the Social Security Administration office asking for a repayment of some of that money. And in a nationwide joint investigation with our Cox Media Group sister station KFF, we found that the government is clawing back a total of $21.6 billion in Social Security overpayments. This is rather shocking, if you will. But anyways, the agency said that it paid out to people who should not have gotten that money. And consumer investigator Jesse Jones talked to the Seattle family about the impact that this particular clawing back of overpayments is actually having on them and their family. He said in a statement that, look, I feel disappointed and shocked that I owe back that much money. According to the Seattle native, he said in 2017, Alex got a letter from the Social Security Administration office saying that he owes more than $11,000. He is one of hundreds of thousands of people, possibly millions of people, who were overpaid by the Social Security Administration office. The agency has been clawing back about $4 to $5 billion per year from people just like Alex. But anyways, guys, because of his disability, Alex says that he didn't know how to report that information. He said that, look, I just wanted to be busy and work 12 hours a day. He went over his income limit and the government wants that money back right now. He felt very upset and he just doesn't know what to do about it because he obviously has spent this money. So now the government, they want their money back. And this is not just affecting Alex, guys. This is affecting thousands of people out there because obviously this money was given out a long time ago. And who out there, especially Social Security recipients who don't necessarily get enough money as it is, who out there is actually holding on to that money after so long? I mean, it's been over 6 years, guys, as you can see in this particular article, and records are showing that most overpayments are from the Supplemental Security Income, or better known as SSI payments, basically retirement age, low income, and disabled people who exceeded asset or income limits. He said, look, it's happening to every single day to people all around the world, all around the country, if you will, according to Rebecca Valles, which is an advocate of economic justice for the disabled individuals. She handled overpayment cases for years as an attorney with the legal aid, and Rebecca says that beneficiaries are generally some of the lowest income people in this country. The agency knows full well that they don't have some piles of cash that is just sitting around. And Linda, Alex's mother, says that she can't afford to pay the money back either. But Alex says he's willing to at least try. He said that, look, cut this overpayment in half and maybe work on trying to get this issue resolved, according to Alex. He said at their core, overpayments are taxpayer dollars that belong to all of us. And sources inside the employees union tell us that massive staffing shortages is slowing the system down right now, which is making it even harder to get some type of information passed through the system. So anyways, guys, Alex says that he didn't receive anything until the shocking letter demanded $11,000. And today he rents a room in a house in Seattle. He can't live with his mother because she's a 55 plus senior citizen living community in Renton, and both could lose everything if the government decides to collect on its debts. So anyways, guys, in a statement directly from the Social Security Administration office, they said that Social Security is required by law to adjust benefits to recover debts when we establish that someone received payments to which they are not entitled for. While staffing losses and resource constraints have challenged our service delivery, our payment accuracy rates remain very high. So yes, guys, they didn't necessarily address the fact that they are asking these disabled individuals that are on SSI payments to actually come up with this large amount of money, $11,000, to be able to give back to the Social Security Administration office. And now a lot of people are just wondering, what should they do? What can they do? What other options are there? As Alex said right here, that maybe he can work directly with the Social Security Administration office, and maybe if the SSA decides to at least be able to accept half of that $11,000, then maybe he can attempt to pay that money back. But as of now, guys, they are pretty much lost at this particular point. They don't know what to do and don't really know where to turn to. And it's obviously hard to call the SSA department and talk to them in regards to this matter to try to figure out some type of resolution. And these Americans, guys, they are just confused right now. They don't necessarily know what to do. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about the Social Security Administration office paying out these overpayments of millions of dollars out to people that didn't necessarily deserve it, and it's their fault, and they've waited this long to actually ask for that money back? I mean, it would be different if they gave the money back in 2016, 2017, and they immediately asked for the money back, but asking for it, I mean, 5 years later, that's a little bit shocking, if you will. It's kind of hard to ask for that money this so far away where that money has pretty much already been spent. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section, guys. And if you were affected by this, if you do receive some SSI payments, or let's say you receive SSDI payments or any of the above in regards to the Social Security recipients, let me know what you feel about this, and let me know if you were affected by this and if the SSA is asking you to pay back some thousands of dollars back to the agency. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this, guys. But other than that, that is all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as some free cash, such as signing up with the brokerage account called Webull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit at least $1. The good thing about it is that those 12 free stocks can actually be worth around $3,000. It is a great way for you to start your investing journey, or if you want to just keep those stocks in your account, it's definitely a great opportunity. So if you get a chance, check out the links down below in the description, and also don't forget to support me on my latest YouTube channel. Those links will also be down below. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.